Hello creative friends, I hope you're well. So today I'm super excited because I get to decorate my mini watercolor journal. This is a new edition. I'm gonna decorate the cover with the word of the year that I chose for myself, which is connecting. Just before I start the project, I'm going to talk about this mini watercolor journal. If you recall, last year I had these ones up for sale at my website, and the paper is made here locally in Montreal. They are made from recycled cotton that this company gets as donations, and it's very difficult to get my hands on this paper because they rely on donations. They're super busy, the demands are great, and last March when the pandemic hit, they had to close their shop. I couldn't get any more of these wonderful papers. However, stashed in the corner were remnants of reams of papers, and they were 6 inches wide. The cool thing about these is that they are bright white, whereas these ones, they vary in color. They're more on the beigey side. It's the same quality paper, slightly thinner, but more pages, but still 100% recycled cotton, and they are beautiful. They feel like velvet. We made as many journals as we could. We don't have very many, and I cannot give you a date as to when my store will reopen or will be updated and that you will be able to get your hands on these, but it's coming really soon. Rest assured that I will announce the date for sure. You'll know in advance so that you can get prepared. I will still have a few of those available. I think we have about 10 of the older style. We found them when we moved the studio. We found like 10. So yeah. Anyways, let's get on with the cover. So my word is connecting. I don't want to have it smack dab in the middle. I have a lead pencil. I'm just gonna trace the letters just so I can judge as to where it all fits. I think I'm gonna I can tell I'm gonna run out of space. Maybe not. So I'm not going to trace this with the ink pen right away. Okay, so here we go. Now, you know that my favorite circles to make are not perfect. They're kind of like jangy. Is that a word? Jangy? Oops, I got a little drop here. It's okay, let's play with that. And let me try also and taper the edges. Love that. Okay. Then I'm going to reach for the incarnate 2. I don't know if I should say incarnate or incarnate. Not a big deal. And let's put this color, I'm gonna mix in more water here because it's kind of like an opaque color. And what I want, obviously, because of my word, I want all these circles to connect. Haha. I got a bit of blue here, and it's okay. And then I'm gonna grab this beautiful Van Dyke green. And this one, I'm going to connect it, but it's going to be a little bit more towards the left and upper part of it. So maybe there's only going to be some part of it that's going to be connected. And I don't want to make it a full circle. I want to see a bit of that white showing. Something super simple, but I'm liking this color combo for some reason. I even considered replacing the green with the blue, but I tried it and didn't float my boat. So there we go. Now, of course, I'm not done because guess what's missing on this? I can hear it. I can hear it. You're all saying it. I'm gonna dry this with the heat tool. Let's apply more of that pink. This looks too much like a flower though. I'm just gonna try and soften up the edges here. Yeah, like this. Okay, that works for me. So I'm gonna dry that again. I'm gonna trace what I wrote. One thing to keep in mind, if you have traced something that you don't like, and it's underneath the watercolor, it'll be trapped there. So make sure that when you do, if you're doing that word thing, make sure you like it before you commit to adding the watercolor on top. Because once it's been wet with the, or wetted by the watercolor, you can't get rid of it. That's it. It's there for the count. And don't be afraid to use your own handwriting, please. That's what makes it so personal and makes it so much more valuable. Oops. You're supposed to go right to the edge. Okay, and now I'm gonna trace that line right here because it needs to connect to the edge of the book. Whoops. Okay, well, lovely line, and I'm good with that. I'm just going to go over all the descending lines. Parts of this here too. So that it has that full calligraphy style. My little pot of gold. My precious. So let's dot this. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm hiding the dots. I do my best. Oh yeah. Oh. This is so satisfying. It may sound really strange to people that are new to my channel. If that is the case, I'm really sorry. But you'll learn very quickly that gold is a very important component in my art and also in my well-being. When I use gold, I hear the angels sing, and it goes like this. Gold. I don't sing like an angel. And gold dots is the ultimate. Out of all the gold things that I do, I think gold dots. This looks like a ball and chain. Hey, what's going on with this one? Oh, I'm so sorry. He's escaping. Oh my gosh. There's a few that are there's jointed. Well, it goes with the times we're living in. That's okay. It's all right. We accept all here. There we go. No. I'm gonna skip the inside of the word. I'm making a little domes. So, I don't know. Oops. I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's quite dimensional. It's going to dry flat, but yeah, there's a few misshapen ones, but I like it. All right. Yeah, the kneaded eraser is the best to use on watercolor paper just because it gets into the nooks and crannies because it's so malleable and it won't damage your paper because you don't need to rub at it. You can just stomp on it. There we go. Haha. How awesome. And there's the gold. Oh, there it goes. That gives me great pleasure. It's simple and it says what it has to say. I think the meaning of my word is well represented in my mind anyways. It's this short of being a Mickey Mouse face, but we won't think about this. It's done. It's simple. I like it. We move on. Now we're going to concentrate on filling this bad boy. I might add the year to this, and I'll tell you why. I found my previous mini journal, and it was in 2019 that I used it, in December 2019. So it's kind of fun to know when it was done. I used it for the Advent calendar project or challenge that I did, so December 1st to December 25th. So that's kind of cool. So I think I might just add the word. And I had another idea. Actually, my friend Danae had a good idea because she's been reading all your comments on YouTube because she likes that. She really likes to see the comments. She's so funny. She's like, did you see that comment? Did you see this? Did you see that? So a lot of people are seeing your comments, by the way. But she thought it was interesting, all the words of the year that popped up during the video where I talk about mine. What she was thinking would be fun to do is grab some of these words and get inspired by your words of the year and illustrating them. I think it's a good idea. I think it would be a good starting point, a good inspiration for me to start from somewhere and not like just, you know, trying to figure it out on the spot. So maybe in this book it will be filled up with words and then artwork around that. Who knows what might develop from that idea, but I like it. At the time that you're going to watch this video, we will have reached 250,000 subscribers. Wow. Wow. Thank you. If that is the case, regardless, no matter what the number is, thank you also very much for watching. I also, of course, want to say a huge thank you to my patrons who are more than ever supporting me, not just financially, but these days it's more like we communicate a lot. I communicate a lot through my videos to them. I'm allowing myself to be a little bit more raw with them, and they get the good and the bad and the ugly as well. And they're there to hear me out when things are not going the best, and it's comforting. And so we have a good communication going on, and I'm very grateful for them. But I'm also very grateful to all of you. I wish you, what can I wish for you? There's been so much going on this past week, atrocious things. An uneventful and undisturbed week. How's that? We want calm, I think. Yeah, calm, a flat week. How's that? Maybe a flat week would be a good thing, right? Yes. And of course, loads of creativity. So thank you so much for watching. As usual, you will find the list of supplies in the description of this video. You just have to click on show more, or if you are on a mobile device, just click on that little arrow at the bottom right underneath this video window. There's a little down arrow. Click on this. It's going to expand the description, and then scroll until you see supplies. That's it. I'm out of here. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.